What's your goal?
My goal is to save as much money as I can and get out of all the debt.
What's your guys' plan here for the Smart with Money Fair?
Basically, we decided there's some things you need to save money on in life. Like me and my boy Bobby, we're just sharing a crib instead. We're able to buy a house, so there's no reason we shouldn't. As a wise man once said in the library, having a house is the #1 way to get wealth in America.
Me and Q-Sol were rooming together. We only got a 1-bedroom apartment, so
You guys snuggling?
of course.
I'm here with Miss Good, the heart and soul of the Smart with Money Fair.
Not even close, but okay.
If you were to say, who do you think's making the most money today? Who do you think's making the most money?
Ooh, my money's always on Carter Shell because he's a baller. There are a lot of kids who are really smart with their money, and they're savvy already. So it will be interesting to see who does the best.
You can't be spending money like crazy. You know what I'm saying? You gotta keep it locked down. You gotta write it down. You crunch the numbers. You get a good budget. You save for retirement. Boom, life complete. You got Skrilla all the time.
So I just found out that I have $24,000 in debt. So I'm gonna have to go figure out what to do with that first, I think.
Oh my.
Yeah.
There's some wonderful people here that I think that are going to help you turn it around.
Yeah, I'm hoping to talk to some of the financial advisors, and they're gonna let me know how to fix this.
Casey is actually in a finance class, and he's here to tell us a little bit about what's going on here at the Smart with Money Fair.
Yeah, it's a great experience. My father always told me, he's like, hey, Casey, there's 2 wolves inside you, He's like, one of them is financially unstable, and one of them is financially stable. That financially stable wolf, he's hungry, man. And if you don't feed it, he's just going to eat the other wolf. So right now I'm kind of letting that wolf kind of nibble on the other wolf, get stable with my money, and, learn a lot along the way, make some friends, just have a good time. It's what life's all about, really.
I don't know how you guys are doing financial-wise, but all I know, look-wise, my goodness, do you two look amazing. But tell me, how are we doing financially? Dad or no dad, how are we doing?
I'm running low on money. I bought a house. Might not have been the best decision, but we're working it, and I'm just going to keep going, keep trying to spend less money.
So I'm at the Pets booth, and these fine young ladies are going to tell us a little bit about what their booth is about.
You might want a pet when you have your first job, an apartment or house, and there's costs associated with that for food, for the vet, for like having someone else care for your dog when you're away.
You're now $18K in debt. How are you going to get out of debt? What are you going to do?
Honestly, I think I'm gonna have to get a second job because this is basically almost half my income.
I just spun the wheel for the reality check. It's basically like you come to a point in life where like reality just hits you. Might be good, might be bad. I ended up getting $100. I'm a hard worker. I shovel my neighbor's driveway. So that's just kind of the reality of being a good guy. You get good stuff like that.
Luke and Harry are a duo. How's the duo going? You guys thriving or no?
We're doing all right. We're firefighters working in the Boston area. I'm currently $500,000 in debt. Wow. Harry's renting from me.
$500K? Wow. Okay, are you in that much debt, Pat?
I'm in $14,000 of debt.
Not nearly as bad.
So I gotta go add a couple more payments up. Maybe get a second job like Harry was talking about. And
well, I mean, if you show up looking like this, they're gonna hire you. I mean, I love this shirt. You looks awesome.
Vintage,
folks. Vintage. I'm here with the birthday boy, Ben. Just figured out his birthday. That's awesome.
Yeah, thank you.
Are you like thriving in this because of your birthday? But you also just told me you weren't doing well, so.
I get paid a lot, but I'm in a lot of debt, so it kind of evens out.
But it looks like you're making $78,000 a year, so that's profit.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't know what I'm gonna spend it on though.
You can spend it on that birthday cake.
Facts.
Now, being an architect, are you doing well, or are you in severe debt like most of your peers?
I'm not in debt. I'm about average.
Wow, that's great to hear. No, we haven't heard from anyone that's not in debt yet.
I'm just very good at and smart with money.
She's smart with money. The first one I know that's smart with money so far.
Be smart with money.
Apparently, Jay Joyce is saying he's smart with money at the moment. He says he is thriving right now. What's going on?
Gone through everything. I got an extra job. I'm a babysitter on Sunday. You know that now?
Wow. Do they pay you double on Sundays?
A week. $300 extra a week.
$300?
3 left. And I'm donating to charities.
This guy. See what happens when you dress nice? This is what happens when you look good.
You feel good.
Look good, feel good, play good.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about home insurance. What's going on at this booth?
Yeah, so we're doing homeowners insurance and renters insurance. Just making sure that each person's properly covered. whether they're renting or owning the home.
Looks like Jay's $8,000 in debt. Do you have any idea of how you're going to make these $8,000 back?
My plan, I think we're going to go $300 a month, going all the way up for 5 years, and that should definitely pay it off.
Where are you getting the $300 a month from?
My extra shift I picked up.
Where?
I'm going to be waiting at the Hop.
I love the Hop. I'll tip you good. Miss Ford is now here. She says there's a lot of bumps in the road with Dern's progress so far. Do you think there's a lot of bumps in the road, Dern?
Yeah, I need help.
What's going on, Miss Ford?
Jason hasn't correctly figured out what his rent is in addition to his first, last, and security deposit. And we got to figure that out because he's bleeding money here.
That just went in one ear, out the other. Those were some big words, Miss Ford.
Smart with money.
Are you smart with money?
I am smart with money.
Doesn't look like Jason is. We're saving for retirement. Tell me, like, what's going on? This is foreign to me.
So we are trying, everyone who would like to retire is going to need to save for retirement, right? And so we are trying to put some numbers to that and we're explaining the importance of saving for retirement, and B, we're trying to put the numbers to that, right? How much, if you're going to save 10% of your income, how much goes into your 401k? How much do you save in taxes?
A lot going on at this table. A lot of paper, a lot of pens.
A lot of calculations.
A lot of calculations.
Getting the work done. We're getting out to it.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of brain power going on. You can see me with the calculator right now, around 1296.
I mean, if there's one person I know about brain power, it's the kid that sits across the room from me in my financial management class.
I mean, yeah, we just had a little economy project last week. Shout out Doc. I thought it went.
Shout out Doc.
Yeah, I thought it went really well. Now we're taking it, applying it in real life, and seeing what we can do.
Are you in debt?
I am not in debt. Are you kidding me? Do I look like a guy? Hey,
of course he's not.
I just want you to look at this face. Does this look like the face of a guy who's in debt? Does it look? Does it?
Not at all.
Yeah,
not at all. The class president. The class president is in the most debt at the table. How ironic. How's that going for you?
I'm $27,000 in debt with student loans.
What do you do?
Teaching.
Ooh. It says he's officially done.
Officially done.
How are we feeling after we're officially done?
Well, I walked up to the financial advisor and I was like, here's my sheet. I'm all done. And she was like, wow, maybe you should be one of the financial advisors because you did this so well.
And when you got a financial advisor telling you that you should do their job, this man's the smartest with money, folks.
Mike, can you tell me one thing that you've learned today?
I learned that the real world is really difficult and you better save your money because it's going to bite you in the butt at the end of the day if you don't.
Mike Tierney, post-interview, how do you think it went?
It went pretty good. I learned to save money on like the smaller things, like going out to eat, getting like an older phone, saving money where I can. Got to pay that rent off. So
yeah, those are the important things we got to learn.
Aiden, how'd your interview go?
It went pretty well, pretty smoothly. They did ask some difficult questions. Crazy enough, the lady that interviewed me actually interviewed me for another job I'm going to work, which just goes to show this is purely stuff that will happen in the real world. None of this is fictional.
That's great. Real world experience at the Smart with Money Fair. Colin, what's the most important thing you learned today?
Definitely about debt. Debt stinks. You don't want a lot of debt, so you gotta be paying that debt back.
And what do you think the best way to pay it is? What did you learn?
Definitely there's a balance between short term and long term. Obviously you want to be paying it short term, but you might not have the money and the budget to be paying it short term, but you try to pay it long term, you're getting a lot of interest. It's just extra money you could have not had to pay if you paid it short term, so definitely pay it short term.
I just want to ask you guys your opinion on the day.
You know what? I think it's been super fun. There's some stuff you don't know that you find out today, and I think it's a great time. Everyone should enjoy it.
Joe, I just have one question for you. What has this really taught you about the real world?
I mean, what it has taught me is anyone who goes 50K in college debt, low IQ play, couldn't be me. I'm not going to be doing that. I'm going to be at college. We're not doing the 50K debt type move. I mean, we did that at the Smart with Money Fair, and I was broke forever. No good. So instead, you got to manage your money right, get your stuff together. And on top of all that, number one thing you do, easy coin making methods. That's the move. Coin making methods.
Coin making methods. Do you mind elaborating on that a little bit?
Elaborating, yeah. Name someone who elaborates better than me. I couldn't. I mean, coin making methods, what we're talking about. I bought a bunch of clothes at the thrift shop, took them all. It was like $5. Then I went around and I found some people and I upscaled the price about like $200 a piece. Easy money. You catch my drift? Has the drift been caught?
I'm catching your drift. and I'm throwing it right back at you. I think I'm going to join you on that one, Joe.
Hey, you want to build a company?
Absolutely. Shake my hand. All right.
Attaboy.
That's it. Thank you, Joe.